what's up? I'm Doc from SampleKings.com. Well, we got a new DVD for you. You can check it out. It's our Complete Audio 6 DVD on the Native Instrument Powerful Audio Input-Output System. It's on sale on January 31st, 2014. Check out this preview. Well, we've got our Complete Audio 6. This is our audio interface that we're going to use with our machine software and I guess Pro Tools and everything else. It's kind of new. It sounds pretty good. There we go. And here's the front of our panel right there, right? You see here we've got inputs. This is input 1, input 2. These are combination inputs. So I can use an XLR plug in here. It's input XLR, like this cable right here. I stick it right in there. It'll snap in, as you can see here. Snaps right in there. Make sure it's tight when you put it in. Tight fits perfect for your connection, all right? And I can also use, to get this out, a 1/4 inch. Here's my 1/4 inch cable, and I'll plug this right in here. And always make sure you have a tight fit when plugging it in. Of course, we have 1 and 2. That's pretty tight. Let me pull it out. Okay, 1 and 2. There's 2 right there. As you can see right there, right? Now, what's so cool about this, I like a lot, we have a gain here. So I can gain the level on 1 and get a level on 2 separately. It's kind of cool. Now below that, as you can see, we have line of instruments. So for instrument, I'm going to push this button in. I can put a guitar in there or a bass guitar, or I might put both of them in and just record a keyboard part right in there with some sort of synth keyboard directly in. And for line, I'm going to use vocals. So I'll put my XLR cable in, put my mic on, and I can go line in. What's really cool too, on the other side, right here, right above the USB input, we have phantom powering. And that's 48 volts. Pop that in. Make your line in here. Put your microphone cable in there. Let's grab it right here. And we're adding 48 volts to our microphone if it needs it. Now, next I want to show you right here, we have our monitoring section right here. And we have our audio. So I can go here, turn it up to get it louder. This is for our speakers output. And so I can hear my speakers louder, you know, turn this up or turn it down. And right below it here, we have our mono button. So sometimes you might want to hear it back in mono rather than stereo. Just press that button right here. And this is an on button. What this does, it cuts the latency down to 0. Now, when you're recording music and using a computer, the computer has to hear or receive the signal. It's got to calculate the bit depth and then what the sample rate is. Then it's got to record it and you got to hear it back while it's processing it. Now that's pretty quick. And this cuts down to 0. That means when I start talking or someone starts singing and you push that down, you'll have the ability to have it at 0 latency. Now this also acts as another button which is used for the output. If I hold it down for 1 second, I can cycle through the output of 1 and 2. One more cycle is 3 and 4. I hold it down again for both 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 outputs. Now here we have our headphone set input, right? You can see here. And you can see here in the headphones, right below the volume knob right here, you'll notice it says 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So if I depress this button, we're going to hear back 3 and 4 in our headsets here. If I the button out, I set it up like this, you'll see that the button's not depressed. You'll see here it's 1 and 2. Now here, I'll pull this out. This is my headphone input. So my cord, I'm going to put a 1/4 inch in here. And that way I can use an 1/8 of an inch headphone set right there. Now here in the back. Here, of course, we've got our phantom powering, our USB cable, and we have MIDI in and out, which is really cool. I love that. And of course, here, as you can see here, we have our balanced lines here. This is my balanced out. I send this output directly to my speakers, okay? And we also have 5 and 6, but these are RCA jacks, okay? And this is in, see this in and out, in and out right there, see that? And here we have 3 and 4 in, and here we have 3 and 4, out. So you can see right here, I've got it on, USB cables in, it turns green. I'm going to select the 48 volt phantom powering button, turns orange, it's on. We know it's on. You'll see here for the headphone set, we're listening back through 1 and 2, right? I'll press the button down here, and now we can hear back from 3 or 4, or back to 1 and 2, and control our volume from here. Now, this is the monitor, okay? So you'll see monitor 1 and 2 and monitor 3 and 4. If I hold this button down for 1 second there, and I hold it down again, you'll see it go from 1 and 2 to 3 and 4. And now you see it 1 and 2. So one more time, 1 and 2, 1 more second, 3 and 4, 1 more second, 1 and 2, and 3 and 4. Pretty cool, right? Next, of course, here's our overall master volume. SPDIF is here. SPDIF cables are plugged in. We'll see that input. Provided the input does go in. Input 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, and outputs 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.